Right, for this week's diary, I'll show you what I've been doing with the game so far. So I've been expanding my importer, which imports Rube objects into Unity. So you can see I've got here a little car, and I've put some more different joint types on there. I've got revolute, prismatic, distance joints, weld joints, two wheel joints. So that's a nice little Rube system. And I've also got another system here, which has a couple of things going on. Now what I can do, I've got it set up so that a body with no fixtures can be used as a mount point for a different system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mount this system here from this point onto that system at that point. So it's effectively attaching, say, like a driver onto a car, or might be an engine or whatever. So those two systems are exported as JSON files into Unity, and if I run, hang on, let me just do that up. If I run it now, you can see there it is running in Box 2D Unity. That's the system that we attached at the front. So all the joints are working, the motors are working, it's interacting with stuff, so that's quite cool. So the next thing I need to do with this import system is to attach 3D models to these fixtures and actually get some decent graphical look to that. Something else I've been looking at is game configuration data, which is, you know, how to define your objects and their interrelations. So what you would normally do, you'd use some kind of database or a XML file or a JSON file and glue everything together. But I got put onto this nice little article, which is basically how to use custom-made assets as game configuration objects. Have a look at that. I'd recommend you go there and have a good look at it. It's quite easy. So what you do, you address some of your structures and you do a little bit of Unity editor scripting, but what you end up with is, if you look down here, so this is my database of game configuration stuff. So if I look in, say, wheels, I've got a 50cm road wheel. I'll select that, and that's the configuration for that 50cm wheel. Now if I want to create a new kind of wheel to be included in the game, I can do create, and then you see these custom types. I can do create a new wheel. I'll call that a plap wheel, and you know, you can fill in the values for this, do whatever you want. But then I've got a vehicle type here, so I'm going to start with, say, like a milk float, and you can attach these configuration to this configuration data. So you're effectively building a hierarchy of structures. So if I want to add that plap wheel there, I can do that, and then plap, boom, there you go. So you're just gluing data structures together, but it's a very visual way of doing it. It's inside Unity. Unity does with all the serialization for you. It's really quite nice, so I recommend you have a look at that. And so yeah, the rest of today I'm going to work on getting graphics imported and getting the car factory a bit more elaborate, so I can actually configure this object and, you know, move it on. That's it for today.